If all options are still on the table regarding Iran, should the U.S. be considering military action? One Republican congressman from Texas called the Iranian terror plot a, quote, act of war. He joins us now live from Houston. Representative Ted Poe. Sir, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Shannon.
All right, if this bears out to be the truth, the facts as they are alleged in the indictment against these two suspects, do you consider this an act of war? Do you stand by that?
Yes, I do. It's an aggression on the part of Iran, and the United States needs to hold Iran accountable. There must be some type of consequences, not necessarily military actions, but there must be consequences for Iran's bold endeavor to assault, commit a crime on the United States soil.
Well, both the Attorney General, Eric Holder, and both the President have said that they will hold Iran responsible, will hold them accountable. We've seen a new round of sanctions from the Treasury Department. Those sanctions don't seem to have worked very well with this particular country in the past. It's been going on for administrations prior to this one. What can we do then, short of military action? What are the options to get their attention?
Well, we need the full court press on Iran with the sanctions. But you're right, long-term sanctions have never historically worked with any country when they're trying to isolate another country. But long-term, we need to vocally have a policy that we support a regime change in Iran through the Iranian people who want to change their government. That should be the United States policy, and that is the safest and most efficient way to stop Ahmadinejad's terror on the world. Iran is the world terror, and the United States and the UN and all countries need to recognize that. Regime change the best hope.
And we did see the people take to the streets. There were those who lost their lives, those who boldly went out and protested, arguing for regime change, and yet there was a lot of controversy about just how involved the U.S. should or shouldn't be in that process. Do you think that was a missed opportunity?
Oh, no question about it. When Ahmadinejad stole the election in Iran and everybody in the world knew it, the people took to the streets. The United States, unfortunately, remained blissfully silent. We didn't even give a verbal support to the regime change, and of course he murdered his own people, and that was a missed opportunity. But we should show as a national policy support a regime change through the people of Iran. We are just prolonging the inevitable. He's going to get nuclear weapons. Sanctions may delay the process. Regime change is the best answer.
And what do you make of Israel's role, as they are much closer geographically to this situation, but it's clear how Ahmadinejad feels about Israel?
Well, yes, he said his first nuclear missile's going to Tel Aviv, and the next one's going to the United States. Israel, unfortunately, because of us, is isolating itself from the United States. They're not as close in the sense that they share that information with us on what their intentions are. They are not going to allow Iran to develop nuclear weapons. And of course the Saudis may be in the same situation. So that's an unfortunate situation that the United States has sort of not really shown the great allyship that we should have with Israel, but they're not going to tolerate these missiles to be created long term.
All right, Congressman Ted Poe of Texas, thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Shannon.